know we in another mode. Cause they already know we run the road. Cause when it come to the four, Stevie never fought. And when you say Sean A, that's another goal. Buddy acting like he can never miss. And when it come to Josh Chisholm, that's another hit. And we got an MVP in Connecticut. It's the biggest that we have ever been.
We can see what.
Yo, good afternoon, Grand Bahama. Good afternoon, Bahamas. Good afternoon to the world. We're here live from Off the Bench. It's your boy Cat, alongside my co-hostess with the mostest, Stefan.
What's happening, man? What's happening? You said that's a big step. I'm like, how can we do the little boy on game on Sunday?
And we introducing not unfamiliar with the show, but everybody know Beef. Beef been around for a long time. He's been on the show plenty times, and all our responses always get Beef back.
Yeah.
So we need him back in a more productive manner. I don't know if he's going to be here every week. I don't know if he can commit to that, but he can be. You can see his face a little more often. He's going to be helping out off the bench. This one of, and then we got the podium boys. They should be in. They could be tuning in as well today. So
yeah.
We got a lot to talk about today. Our episodes will be about, we will cover a little bit of NFL, not too much. You got week one. We don't go too crazy. Carlo in the back, they're still licking his wounds.
Oh,
we can cover some. We can cover some GBA, BBA stuff. We got some news from GBBA, GBFFL. There's some news as well. And then we going highlight it. We got Roddy from Predators. Roddy
the Predators,
he want to talk his talk.
National champs.
The national champ.
Call it Roddy. Call him now.
We're gonna bring Roddy back in, and he's gonna talk his talk. Unfortunately, Roddy, we ain't got bigs tonight, but you still can talk your talk. I'm sure he's tuning in. So let's get rolling now. We got Carlo, Mr. Producer. Let's go ahead with my unbiased top 10. Next, we're gonna do this a little differently today.
I
can call the names out. I can call the names out. And you give me one question for each team, and I can give you my answer. I know I normally have a long spiel for each team. We can shorten it up today. I just give you one word answers for each team.
Make sure that you have the facts, bro.
All right, the good people are off the bench. Here we go with our unbiased top 10. So we're going to kick off first with the Los Angeles Rams. They're gonna be sitting off in our 10.
How do you feel about the Los Angeles Rams quarterback play this in this first week?
Concern.
Why is that?
In back issues, Matthew Stafford having some back issues. But beyond that, Matthew Stafford is an excellent quarterback. I'm still amazed by the level of play. Tough, but the back issues really get me. So that's my concern with the Los Angeles Rams.
So what would they have to do to step up to remove them from they're in the 10th spot right now?
Yes.
To help them move along and get in a higher standard.
This team was very well capable of playing. I think they were the elements away from making the Super Bowl last year. If it didn't snow in Philadelphia, I think that's the team would have beaten them. So they was that close, and I think they would have handled the Commanders. So this team could very well, they're a young defense, they could very well push this to the limit. But intent, we got to really worry about Matthew Stafford. Puka Nacua is getting banged up a bit too. Their top receiver. They did add Devontae Adams. So we'll see. We'll see. At number 9, you got the Denver Broncos. What you got for me, Mix?
Oh, Lord. What can I say about Denver? But Denver would have won this week?
They won this week, narrowly won. Bo Nix didn't look like he made that second-year leap like everybody expected, but that defense should be the best inside the NFL. So high hopes for Denver. They're in a tough division, though, so you can see how that one play out.
Well, congratulations to Fredo and Fitty.
Big Fitty. Number 8. The Detroit Lions. They fell all the way down from number 4 last year.
Well, we know they went up against a powerhouse last week. So their upcoming game, what adjustment do you think they need to make to come out on top?
I don't see the same continuity they had last year. So my one word for them would be continuity. They still they're missing 2 of their coordinators on offense and defense. Their best rusher, he just coming back off a knee injury. I don't know. They played a juggernaut last week, so I don't know how bad it's bad yet. But their offense definitely wasn't And that's always the concern with their quarterback too. He's not like an ad-lib quarterback. So all his plays are usually scripted, which Ben Johnson is noted as one of the best play callers inside the league. So we'll see if he can take it, overcome that. They hired in-house, so which is always an iffy thing. But I don't know, Lions fans, I don't know, you see.
I'm just happy that we was actually able to get that monkey up.
Yeah, man, 8 games straight, that wasn't making no sense.
That was some good.
Like, cut us, belt us, straight through for them. Washington Commanders is my number 17.
What?
I got one word. I can help you out with this one. I know you went into Washington. Debo Samuel. They got Debo.
Well, okay, yeah. Debo.
I still doing the little gimmick plays. We'll see how it played out, but he did well for me on fantasy. Even though I had him on the bench, I think I got to start. I might consider starting him, but they played against Green Bay, so I a little iffy. But that's somebody who we familiar with. He looked like he's Debo of old. So you see how it goes. Tampa Bay is on number 16. They had another win. Plenty moxie from Baker Mayfield. Their rookie Emeka Ijoku, or however his name is pronounced.
Don't cuss in here. It's a family show.
He had the game-winning touchdown. He looks like they still have Mike Evans, but he looks like he's going to take over the number 1 spot. So it'll be interesting to see how that one play out. At number 4, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Sorry, number 5. At number 5, the Baltimore Ravens.
Why would you have Baltimore at number 5?
I don't trust them in the clutch. I really don't trust them.
Is it because Josh Allen would have come back and put a hurting on them in the last seconds of the game?
Yes, that's mainly. And he don't. For me, Lamar's as great as he is. For some reason, they can't. If you can't get it done in the closing minutes, you can't get it in the clutch, like LeBron James or others. I got to question that. You know what I mean? I might be looking at it a little sideways, but I haven't seen him done it yet, so I got to put him.
I would base that game on endurance. The Ravens look like a well-oiled machine with him and Henry with him and Henry.
Mm-hmm.
So they got kind of cocky and they thought they had it in the bag, but Josh Allen said to step up and show them, hey, you can't count me out. I still in this.
What's funny is they have the most Pro Bowlers inside the NFL last year. That defense definitely fell off because they gave up 41 points. The defense definitely fell off from last year. I felt that because I had them on my fantasy team. But they had the best rushing attack, and then Lamar was efficient. Although they was inside Buffalo, was they was favored to beat Buffalo in Buffalo, which I thought was a disrespectful spread to begin with. They was like a half a point favorites. That usually don't happen. But it was a good game. One or two things they wish could have gone their way. I won't blame it on Henry. Took the loss afterwards because he had the big fumble. I wouldn't say it was on Henry because Henry had 87 yards rushing. It would be in that position if it wasn't for Derrick Henry. So
exactly.
Football giveth and football taketh away. That's the way you see it. Lamar and those boys, they got to find a way to close out. Number 4, Kansas City. I think Kansas City still will be there. They had a tough loss versus a team they usually spank.
Well, everybody knows
the Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers outside my top 10.
When you first start playing a video game after a long time, you used to be a little rusty. So the video game player, he is a little rusty, but he can get it back.
I'm concerned with their wide receivers. So Rashee Rice is suspended for 6 games, and Xavier Worthy got injured on the first play of the game. So I don't know if they're gonna lose on anything. But the Dolphins in the disarray where they at, some things might be happening. I don't know. Some rumblings might be happening. They might see some familiar faces back inside Kansas City. I ain't from the future. I don't know if these things can play out yet, but if it does happen, you heard it here. Number 3. Guess which team that is, Mixo?
Unbiasedly.
Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills, number 3. Still some concerns with some things. Russian attack. Buffalo looks like they have everything together, but that game versus the Ravens, they started out a bit rocky for me. They should easily win their division because they don't seem like they have any New England look like they're in disarray. Dolphins look like the worst. Look like the worst team in the NFL. So they'll have easy ride. They should win out their division. So definitely in the playoffs, Buffalo's gonna make some noise.
I mean, I feel like anyway, I ain't throwing no shade at Bahama Rock. Bahama Rock could beat the Dolphins at this point.
I believe so too. give you-
Skies, Rock Boys, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
sorry.
Bahama Rock.
Oh, I can say it
Sky
right.
is the
Say it
limit,
right, say it
yeah.
right.
Skies, the Rock Boys, man.
Number 2, the Green Bay Packers.
Come on now.
Yeah, the defensive line look amazing. I can leave it that. Jordan Love looked like he poised inside the pocket. We want to see what the rest of we can see what the receivers do.
And
They're still going up.
the D line is turning up.
Turned all the way up. And we can see tomorrow if this for real. They're playing a good and they're playing the Washington Commanders. We can see how they can play out. And then the number 1 team, Philadelphia Eagles. They're the champs. You can give them it. I didn't like how they look on Sunday. If I must be honest, I have some concerns if I was a Philadelphia fan. But this is an unbiased show.
It is.
So we gotta
But
go.
you cannot put the Philadelphia Eagles in the front on at number 1 if you have a quarterback who averaging 2 to 3 touchdowns a game.
Yeah, he's find a way to win. It might not look good all the time in terms of statistics, but he finds ways to win. He's a winner. I Jalen Hurts fine. Jalen Carter, however, their best defensive lineman, he can't be spitting on people, Mix.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I didn't want to talk about it, but listen to me.
Come on,
Somebody
man.
spit on me. You might as well call God.
Doc's so cool. They just like, well, you tell the ref. Like,
But after the replay, and then you see Doc would have been the person to initiate the spitting. However, Doc spit on the ground.
yeah.
But we knew what it was. Doc was taunting. Doc was taunting them, and like I say, but as a grown man in this sport, you don't spit on another man.
No, that's
pure
disrespectful.
disrespectful, bro.
He might as well
That-
stop.
Yeah,
Stop him,
they-
though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was getting suspended too because I had to put hands on him.
Yeah, I had to.
Slap him though. You know what I mean?
Even if he wasn't spitting in my direction and it just missing going on me, no man, you could come on, brother. And use the best defensive person on the line.
So that might have changed for me, I think that changed the outlook of the game. Doc look amazing. Carlo, I'm close ears. That's the best I ever see Doc play. I know Doc this guy. That's the best I know Doc had that in him. CeeDee Lamb. If you're listening, CeeDee Lamb, but you look womanish. All that twisting your hair and flipping back like
You
Dallas fans, y'all gotta get CeeDee Lamb
Get your
together.
little helmet and everything.
Yeah, he said, "Oh man, dude, come on, man!" And then those catches, if you're the number 1 receiver, and you saying who you think you are, if you think you was AB, and you think you was some of the best receivers inside the league now, you got to be able to make those plays, dog. And if you ain't making them plays and flipping
Yeah,
like
and
that,
those-
we could be talking about you like this.
Those passes was on point. And if I always feel if you could touch it, that means you could
You
catch
catch
it.
it. That's
Yeah,
what we
you get your
learned.
hands on it. You got to be able to pull it
Yeah.
in.
That's the way we learn,
You
brother.
got to reel that in once your hands on it.
All right, and that wraps up our top 10. This is unbiased. This is you have it here. You heard it here first. We'll be going back into this week by week. If you have any questions, question me. If you see me on the road, you don't like my top 10, I want the smoke. Bring the smoke.
All.
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jason.
And I'm Cheryl. Join us here on Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel every Tuesday at 6 for Let's Talk.
Where we talk about issues that matter to you. We try to come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk.
See you on Tuesday.
All right, and we back, ladies and gents. We back off the bench. We guess we're going to talk some. The podium reach, trouble reach, trouble reach.
Oh man.
Nice, but y'all intro longer than I want, brother. How it go?
What's going on, my man?
Volume.
Yeah, we got.
Check your mic. Check your mic.
mic.
boy.
Check your mic. Check your mic.
What kind of phone that is?
Oh boy, Roddy, how it go, man? Me and some. Let's see if we can hear you. Let's see if we can hear you.
You
This
can
week.
hear us, mice? Shake your head if you can hear us. We can't hear you. Good afternoon, Mr. Roddy. You can hear me?
Oh boy, double trouble reach. Roddy here.
Roddy, you in the shower? That's a shower curtain or the curtain in the front room?
Boy on the ball.
What's really going on with you, buddy?
Y'all leave my boy alone, man. Y'all see y'all causing all these problems in Nassau now.
Carlo, we ain't got no volume.
Yeah, we may need to sort out the
Roddy, you can hear us? Okay, we can't hear you. We trying to fix that.
See if we can fix the technical difficulties on our side. But we wanted to jump inside talking about the podium here. The podium is covered football, flag football, basketball. The podium covering
All sports, TV.
all sports. Whenever this how we go inside. This how we go inside the chat room next. I know you just reach. Whenever you lose, your team gotta come to the podium.
Okay.
And they gotta answer all the tough questions.
Okay, so
So the podium right on time. Roddy.
Check.
Oh man. You mind calling in again then, Roddy? We get you back
wait
on
our
the
phone. All right. Wait for the phone over there. You see the phone? Say it again.
Yeah, he was talking. He was trying.
I need a commercial for this. Get this.
All right, okay. Let's take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back as we try and sort these
Technical difficulties.
All right, sorry. What kind of phone that is?
You still on?
Next, you still on this phone?
Send us the commercial. Next.
You asked and I delivered. Island-ish is back. The podcast you guys have known to love, to like to call in, to like to interact with. We are officially back. For the ones that don't know me, this is your girl Yams. Hearing me on Mix 102.1 FM or your favorite TGF_Yams. With the 2 S's, we're back with Island-ish right here on Superior Talk. So make sure you're following the page. We're going live this Thursday, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Follow us. It's about to get lit.
Greetings and welcome to Superior Talk Bahamas. My name is Yvette Swain and I am here with the Sword Sharpeners Prayer Network. We meet every Monday at 6 p.m. where we dive into the Word of God to see what He would say to us. You are welcome to join us. That's every Monday at 6 p.m. here on Superior Talks. God bless you and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi everybody, I'm Jason.
And I'm Cheryl. Join us here on Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel every Tuesday at 6 for Let's Talk.
Where we talk about issues that matter to you. We try to come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk.
See you on Tuesday.
Check.
Yes, Rasta.
That's it. Still can, yeah?
Hey,
Roddy can call in the side so we can catch him over here. After you finish, then you can call back in there.
What kind of Rasta's up, boy? Late, boy.
Hey, we live, Akalo? All right. Hey, good afternoon off the bench. What we got here?
Yo.
All right, yes sir. We can hear you on the side. You live and off the bench, my brother. How's it going?
Yes, sir. Everything is good, my friend.
Oh, I expect to hear some things. I was expecting to hear some things from you today. First off, congratulations. We weren't getting internationals until a little bit later, but the champ is here, so everybody must listen to what the champ got to say.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me on once again.
You're always welcome, my brother.
Hey, hey,
Arnold Schwarzenegger, something like that.
hey, look here, Roddy. I was a big man. I know when I wrong. I can eat my hat. Congratulations, sir. But if in all fairness, I gotta rep the home team.
You gotta do what?
I gotta rep my home team. If my team come into Nassau, the only thing I know is my team coming to win. Unfortunately, my team did not win, and your team was the better team. So, congratulations, sir. I bow down.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I only here to talk my shit.
So do your thing, bro. You do your thing, I do mine.
So last week, the Sky is the Limit Rock Boys were on the show, and they was talking their stuff. So now you are the reigning champ. You are the
national champ.
You are the national champ, and
Best of the Bahamas.
No one can say nothing to you. So talk your shit.
No, man, no, so listen, man. Rock Boys, they came down, man. They represented the LA club. The first off, they gave us, it was, that was back up. They caused us to come in, to change up one or two things here. But second off, we got a record song about money. And we decided, let's spend that's what we did. And
I'm glad you brought that up too. That's one of the differences I think with one of the players from Rock Boys would have mentioned to me, like how they had say whenever they had a little controversy on their side, let's say they had a misplay, miss flag, or somebody ran the wrong route. So on their sideline, there's a bunch of barking. He said he was just so happy to be standing by your sideline because that's where he's playing defense. And he said somebody had a bad play on your side, y'all just clap them up. And I think that's how
yeah, of course. I mean, the thing about it is you have those tough situations in the game where they missing the side or something like that. But listen, man, you got to move on to the next thing.
Right.
You can't dwell on that and keep each other down or what. No, listen. Pick yourself up. Let's get back over here. You get opportunity again to rectify it. So let's do that. And that's what happened in the first half. We get down. Let's see the thing. Let's play outstanding football. And that was it, man.
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, that's good. That's good culture. That really promotes a good culture.
That's something like what Beef would normally tell players, like, hey, that play done gone. Let's move on to the next play. It ain't make no sense getting stuck in that quicksand there. Ain't nothing you can do but that. Let's go next play.
Move on. A lot of games still left to play.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about at a high level too. We won't go into all the details for every play of the game. But what do you think the difference is in terms of style of play? Like I mentioned, I was talking a bit earlier. I was thinking we run more of a traditional shotgun, power eye, maybe some RPOs inside there. You guys' style of play, I think it's a stark difference between the way we play and the way you guys play, in totality. So I don't know if that's the reason why you guys made an adjustment. I know you guys. I understand you was rushing wider than typically we used to defend in. I don't know if that had anything to do with the performance from the offensive line for the Rock Boys.
But what? I mean, some of the things that we saw was the box get. When you guys have Wally in the box too.
Right.
That's a trick. Wally in the box. You got to go into the game. You got a couple of good players out there
I always say Wally's the man.
Oh yeah. And so but then it's just set up, the action, all that. So we try to account for as much people that like I said, outside of say, you can't go there on pretty popular. You can sacrifice this week, like a couple of your players. But everybody, like guys do, offer talent. First off, we was some kind of transition and trying to get our feet there so we speak. In the second half, just losing out.
Any plays in particular you want to talk about? Robert brought up the physicality. Any one play in particular?
Well, the play where it was in the second half. I remember it was a swing pass to one,
Mm-hmm.
and guys, they were out there blocking, and Wally just he was started to one outside line and he cut it back to one middle of the field, and one of our linemen, Randy, he had to get out there, he had to make a fly full. But it was that's that kind of, like I said, speed, agility. Like I said, guys, we teach them how they cross the ball. Just cross, get to that position, and try to make a play.
So at what turning point of the game that y'all's would you say would have been the turning point of the game where y'all would have sealed the deal?
Third down, first down, or second down, third down, third long.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all watching the game or not. There was a third down, played with the tight end, caught the ball, and he put up inside the red zone. That was the turning point after anybody in the game, because at that point, I think y'all were up 12-6. I'm saying y'all agree.
We got you.
And that was the turning point for me, because at that point, we ended up getting in the red zone. And once we scored, man, as the guy that put it, we defended them.
I feel that play to build that touchdown, to build in the second half. I feel that was the turning point. That was the changing of the guards right there. Y'all was uphill from there.
Right, that was the equalizer really, because that would have propelled us ahead, on the extra point kick, ahead. And but yeah, man, that was everything game began after that time. At that point, one thing we got to be, and I'm just checking the clock. One thing was the clock, and then striking distance, and letting know what we got to. That's when we really try to put the pressure on the O line, Kino and Animal, and
everybody gets.
they had a field. I mean, I don't know if they stand up yet. Oh man, he has a lot of stuff.
So now that y'all are the national champs, what's the next step for the for the Predators organization?
It's a good question, because wait, before you answer that, Dorado, I want to know what this means to the Predators. Been around for, like you mentioned last time, Predators been around for a long time, probably one of the longest standing team inside the PFL, if I'm mistaken. And a lot of those players have stapled to that team. They've been there for a long time. What does this mean for their legacy? And I understand some Aquino and maybe an Animal, they may be retiring.
Right.
How?
So let me say like this. I can tell you most players would say, hey, we just enjoying the great now.
Yeah.
We just get back, we can enjoy it, relax a little bit, and in due course we'll see what's happening.
I got you.
Right now, we just, like I said, we're on the high of our first stop, so we gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, so I remember you did say that this is your first nationals. So again, congratulations with that. I know, boy, it's be lonely there at the top, and that's where y'all is.
Yeah, and then remember, you gotta be careful when you get to the top, because when you get to the top, everybody coming from.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah, you get everybody best shot. But y'all used to that though. Y'all a storied franchise. Y'all used to getting everybody best shot.
Yeah, we been there for quite a bit, but it's the opportunity to go there and be the best of the best. And like I say, Rock Boys, whether it was Rock Boys or Three Links, I mean, we played Three Links last year here in Nassau.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether or not Three Links was at their full strength when they were here in last October. But, Three Links definitely got a good run with them last year in the tournament championship here in Nassau.
So that's another question I got for you. How would you like to see nationals continue? Like for instance, all of us here we play multiple sports. You play basketball too. Nationals is a yearly thing on our side, so the players look forward to that every year. Considering,
I certainly wish it would continue every year.
yeah,
On the Bahamas Flag Football League, Grand Bahamas Flag Football League come together. Yeah, they alternate it. One Nassau, one Freeport, whatever it is. We have two international reps, one Nassau, one Freeport. I thought it was pretty even. You know what I mean? There's no, and then there was one issue that they had on TNB about a roster issue or something like that. I was like, that's, for me, I was like, hey, it don't matter. I mean, roster people, that gave me all the more reason to go there and win. You know what I mean? So, when it says everything should have been done or should be done, proper recording, proper information being transferred and stuff like that.
yeah,
So that it doesn't cause any issues in the long run. But I definitely think there should have been, or should be the nationals every year. I also believe, this is my opinion, that whoever doesn't make it to the championship, they should send an all-star team. I'd love to see something like that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
Grand Bahama All-Stars versus Nassau or Providence All-Stars, I think that would be a good matchup for them.
Yeah,
So let them clash before the big game.
yeah.
That way, I mean, everybody, that ain't up for discussion, in charge. So on one team versus another team. So you have All-Stars versus All-Stars. That would be a nice fix too,
Yeah,
That most definitely would be like a game right before the main event. That's where you have enough football to play. So people can also just be entertained instead of just waiting around for the featured game or whatever what's not.
I feel the leagues is already be crying to about funds to send one team to the national. So getting the all-star team together, that may be an issue when it comes to that. But that is definitely a good idea.
Yeah, but we need more buy-in we definitely need more buy-in from the community, man. So this is a big event. We got two teams with the best from Nassau and the best from Freeport. That should be a spectacle. That should be a spectacle, man.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say it has to be where the community, corporate, as well as the players. The players, as more importantly, have to buy into the league as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's always my cry that if you know the nationals coming, if especially if it's not your island's turn to host nationals, you gotta buy into your association or into your league. Bring 5-6 people out. Let them pay their entrance. Buy drinks from the concession stand that the association or the league is holding. So at the end of the day, the money is coming into the association. So when it's time to travel or purchase stuff, your association or your league will have these things. But you got to pour into your league as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, most teams feel like once we done pay that team fee,
I mean,
the league got to do everything else, like whatever other money is needed for traveling, that's on the league because we didn't do our part by paying the team fees, not knowing how expensive it is to run leagues. I talk about basketball, football, softball, whatever.
And believe it or not, you right with that because most teams say let's say for instance, your team fee and your league fee is $600, and you only got 4 teams in the league. What do you think?
And then we travel and lodging is.
We didn't even get the travel and lodging yet. You got to pay. You got to pay for rental for facilities and referees and all these other bills. You got to pay first. So you only pay $600 and you ain't buy into your league. The money then gone because referees and officials take up a huge chunk of that.
Yeah.
So you got to buy into your league.
Yeah, let's bring this back. Let's bring this back to nationals. So, Roddy, What does this mean for the Nassau Freeport rivalry? What is it? I know you guys have all the bragging rights now. Everybody then I asked this question inside our chat group yesterday. All the fellas can see it. Say, yeah, Nassau got the bragging rights now. What does this mean for Nassau? Because me, Mix, and the rest of us in Grandma, we think we got a better brand of football over here. Y'all have the bragging rights now. What you got to say with that?
Yeah, so I mean, again, y'all, we now at the start. Nassau two is Freeport two. Am I correct?
That's right. That's right.
Well, that's how the medicine test.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
I don't know.
I think Nassau has 3 and Grandmama's 1 in female in women's division.
Yeah. So well, I mean, right now, like I say, we carrying the torch right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that means then that like last and if it happens next year, Nassau, not the champion from Nassau, got to go to Freeport. To face the champion over there. So because I mean, and my thing is, I hope it will continue. Honestly, I hope it will continue and happen. It happens every year. Because I think it's only fitting that each league having their own champion.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nassau champion going to you guys tournament in August. That while that sounded good, I don't think this should carry the weight of
No.
national.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it should be the national championship being played. That particular day over there, and likewise up on this side. Because I think we haven't. Nassau's having the tournament next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they already got the flyers and advertising for the Heroes tournament.
That's right. That's right. And so, hopefully, Rockwood, Streams, whoever. I mean, they come on down. The thing came last year, so hopefully, they come on down and we keep it going, keep the rivalry, the friendly rivalry going.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. And although there's a lot of competitive nature to it, there's still a lot of respect both ways. Because all this inside, yeah, there's all this in this thing together. It'd be a pleasure anytime we run into each other. You know how I go. You still can talk. I talk on our side, and likewise on your side.
And I like to push out, and I like to tell each other. Maybe I understand. He was telling that by his caller to give an apology for his reckless talk last week. He sent an apology. I'm really appreciative of him doing that. It's fun. I mean, I got nothing but love for people.
Oh yeah, man. All those boys on that side, like it should be likewise. Right, Roddy. Any final words? Anything you want to talk about before you leave?
Yeah. Tell me, boy, you ever said that now, please.
Hey.
I don't talk reckless.
I yield. I yield, my brother. And until next year, I have nothing to say. All right, buddy.
I have one more thing. I just want to say congratulations to you and your Predators team. And
I appreciate that, brother.
And just one last thing. Just let the runners up over there. Don't let them ride your coattails, man. The noise that's coming and sounding like they trying to take credit for your W.
No, man.
But
it's all good. That's all good. Hey, we got a good show hopefully in October next month. Down here now.
Yeah, God's willing, we should be there, bro. We can see you. We'll see you there.
Absolutely.
All right, respect and man is Mr. Champion.
I appreciate you.
All in the champ. All in
All
the
right.
champ. All right, my brother.
Thank you, man.
All right, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. We still have a little bit more football to talk about.
Yeah, we see the Napoleon still here, eh? Trouble's still here, man.
Miles, you still there?
We can get him back. We can get him back.
Oh, I can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you too. All right, so we got Cool Cat. We got Cool Cat here. I'll reach out to see where Bashman is, but we should be back right after this commercial break, ladies and gents.
You asked and I delivered. Island-ish is back. The podcast you guys have known to love.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jason.
And I'm Cheryl. Join us here on Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel every Tuesday at 6 for Let's Talk,
Where we talk about issues that matter to you. We try to come up with workable, practical solutions so you have more action and less talk.
See you on Tuesday.
All right, we bring us back, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back. Don't adjust your screens. We are here. We off the bench, and we got one of our biggest supporters in the building, Mr. Cornell Beef Delancey in the building.
That's a team. That's a team member, man.
Yeah.
All right, we got Marvin. You still here? We got the podium in the house.
Yeah, right there.
All right. Hey, so we just had Roddy on there. He's in the group yesterday when all that trash talking was going on between Rock Boys and the national team, so on and so forth. So he came on there and he get to say his piece. We always try to tell the younger fellas that Nassau Freeport national rivalry, that's blood and guts, but like we won't win that.
Yeah.
We won't win that, bro. I don't know if we do a good job passing it on to the younger generation. I don't know if they know how to beat that run. When Nassau see us, they gonna beat us every time.
Believe it or not, I was a part of this Nassau Freeport rivalry for years. It just so happened that I on the Freeport side of it now. So I rap in Freeport until the wheels fall off. And at this point, Freeport got them. But respectfully, they got Freeport right now in football
and basketball, bro. They went national
and national for this year.
Yeah,
but
so
we
they
definitely will be back.
You gotta sit down and shut up now.
But they only can win in Nassau, though.
That is correct too. They only win in Nassau.
Yeah, that's another
thing. They in Nassau. They don't win in no other island. They can only play home.
You're right. Because when they carry the Bimini or Abaco, it's be something. Mr. Producer, you all right?
Michael Parson, you good?
You know you've been a producer for
So hey.
Uh-oh, what's trouble now?
Here comes Bashman.
What's going on with this podcast beef, man? What's going on with that? I don't appreciate things like that, man.
Marvin, I know you're gonna come.
That's my voice. That's the voice prop. That's the voice thing. Hey, come on, man. You can't do
that.
Phones recording over on this side, man.
Carlo, get the next Carlo.
Come on, man. What kind of thing that is?
What you doing, Max?
I lie screaming on my iPhone 16. So y'all can see this is a 16, bro. This is an iPhone 16, but that's just a phone. Hold on, Mike, my bad. Hold on. This is a 16 Pro Max. I mean, like what you're saying, but to be honest, the them fellas, I ain't even going to that. First of all, I don't even know who these fellas is. Why I beefing with these fellas? Last night was the first time I ever with this podcast. You ever hear with them?
No, sir. I logged in to watch the national game. I didn't know it had been pocket size screen, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
we had to work with what we had to work with.
Hey, we appreciate y'all going live. We appreciate y'all going live on your phone, on your iPhone 16 and your Ultra 23. We appreciate it. Like I said, beef me. I mean, I watch it.
I ain't got TikTok.
I don't even have TikTok on my phone, so I don't even know.
I trying to find out where the video is now. A certain person was supposed to post a video in the group, and we waiting to watch this video to get clarification. Right now, it's only hearsay. This one say that one, and that one say that one. There ain't really no clarification.
Yeah,
but
so
we're trying to
I
figure
can't
out.
comment on that because I ain't see it. I ain't see it firsthand, so I wouldn't even touch
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
right.
so like I said, I didn't know. Well, like I said, again, we did not watch because we don't have TikTok. I saw someone sent the link like the day after or yesterday. I think I got it, and I heard the message or whatever the case may be. And again, I don't know who this is. I mean, respect to y'all if y'all doing your podcast. Kudos to y'all, bro. I mean,
Do well, do well.
we
I know why they.
I pray y'all success.
Yeah,
It
we
is what it is, bro.
we doing
They
good.
doing that for the views, man. They're doing that for the views.
No, Mike, you
But
can't get no views
but
off me.
they're trying to pick fight to get them ratings up,
I think that's what it is, Mike.
to get them ratings up, them views up.
Yeah, that's what it is. But I ain't falling for it. You know, and then I hear the fella say he been a DJ for 20 years and
Well, on competing in everything.
yeah, I
The
mean
best DJ,
Just
the
say
best
NASA.
cameraman, the
Just say
best
NASA.
phone.
they get no yeah, I mean like the way say some the what the name? What you see? What your name?
Tricks, Matrix.
Matrix. The Matrix boy was a DJ for 20 something years and okay. He go T be a DJ for 30.
Where he DJ? Where he DJ at?
Mike, I know who the boy. I don't even know who the boy is.
Why y'all giving this so much energy, man?
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see.
Because we ain't know what
We went to the phone someplace.
I wouldn't go to all of that.
But on another note, back to the football. We have the GF, the Freeport Fly Football League elections coming up
Tomorrow.
So,
Who are the candidates? Anybody know?
well, we don't know who
a lot of people throwing their hat in.
We don't know. I don't know who running. I don't know who running. I would like to know. But I want to send a special shout out to the president who's been leaving. Vince do his thing. I mean, heavy's the head that wears the crown. So you know what? Once you are the top people, are take shot at you. And
You can't do nothing right.
Yeah, speaking as the president, I know what kind of shots he would have to go through. But nonetheless, he did his job for the past. He was president for 2 terms.
Yeah, Vince had
So if he had to be doing something right.
Then he had Hurricane Dorian and COVID. So he had that minister.
So the same person that's running the league, the past league we had, is the same people that's running this league. We're coming up.
Say it again.
So the league we just had with the Rock Boys win, and you saying another league starting tomorrow?
No,
the
elections starting over now. So now, yeah. So he's still the president now, and then tomorrow we have elections tomorrow. So
yeah.
So I was going
administration, everybody.
That's where I was going with that. I was going with I hear a lot of boys complaining in the group I in, but the people who run in the league. So now I trying to figure out now that the election coming and anyone from this crew right now we watching, planning on trying to help fly football out in terms of these a lot of complaints about the field and officials and stuff like that. I mean, it ain't gonna stop. That's certain things ain't gonna stop, but you still got to figure out how to because all turns BBB Iran. So we trying to figure out.
I know what you're trying to
We can
hit
put that same energy. I trying to see y'all getting in the wide.
Oh boy, I ain't effing with you. I ain't effing with you.
You nominating this crew? Might you nominating this crew?
Yeah, man. You see how they turn? You see how they turn that league around? Come on,
Yeah.
I want them to be the president for every league they have over there.
Good job.
We appreciate you.
They ready to fly us in basketball too, man.
I can tell you this much. Whoever is going to be sitting in the seat in the flag football presidency, I assure you, I know that they're coming in and they coming in hot, and I know they can do what they could do, and I just pray that the teams and the players and whoever All it is, just support. That's all it is. No, you just really need support. You need people who passionate about the sport to help push the sport along for it to grow. That's the only reason why basketball really moved the way it is, move the way it was, because everybody was passionate and everybody saw the vision. You also need again. You need people who can buy into the vision.
Yeah, you need a good team. You need a good team. You need a good
So,
team around.
so who have the power? Who have the power to vote? The players, or y'all just have the coaches? Y'all have a committee. Who are part of the voting
Yeah,
when it comes to things like this?
Yeah, the existing coaches inside the league, just like the GBBA. So that's what will be voting tomorrow night. And they got their hands full. But football in a good place. So in terms of membership, Flag probably have more members than in Grand Bahama and all the other leagues. Than all the other leagues. I think they at last count they had maybe close to 1,000.
Yeah, but you got to remember too now, football. How much players on the field with
Right,
football?
yeah, right. You got 26.
You know, on
26
both
persons
sides
in
of
each.
on both sides of the ball, and then they got they girls league just as strong as the men's league. So people come to watch the girls too.
Correct. Only softball. Well, volleyball have a good female.
Yeah, volleyball.
Yeah.
Volleyball has a. I
Volleyball,
don't know. I
softball,
don't know. I think
and flag.
I think volleyball elections coming up too, and no, we ain't running for that either.
Come on, man! I want y'all to charge everything.
wrong bin.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's plenty.
Listen, man. Hey, but the thing is though, too, got to get that bad energy out there, man. That negative is a lot of times, especially with basketball, because you know I was a basketball guy. That GBBA was a lot of negative energy for a long time. Coming from the top, and y'all came in and did some good things. So a lot of times these kids complaining about the start from the top. They allowing the refs to do this and they allowing the teams to do that. Sometimes you gotta.
I glad you
You
bring
gotta
it up
start
too.
from the top. You gotta start from the top.
I glad you bring it up too, because honestly, from a basketball standpoint, we just doing it from a good place. We ain't expecting nothing back from this. So the first conversation with Mix and I had, when Mix talked, I said, "But Mix, we ain't getting paid from this. We ain't get rich from this. If we love this, we gotta put a heart out there, and you gotta expect some plaque back. Some things people can say, some things you ain't gonna like. You can do some things some people ain't gonna like. But at the end of the day, you gotta have what your goal is. So you gotta have a goal. You gotta have your goal out there, and you gotta stick by that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you have to pivot, then everybody got to be on board as well.
And I think
but everybody need to see outright and know exactly where you going towards. Once you ain't shooting, once you have a plan and you go in by that, and you have love for it, then everything should work out.
Yeah, and I think, and again, that's what like you said, that's where I think where we got the most flack for real, because people saw the change and the structure that we was heading in, and they were so used to not to the league not being structured in a way and playing with the rules. So it was just slackness, and everybody just do what you want to do and then come back tomorrow and do the same thing. So we nipped that in the butt. But after a while, they start to realize and buy into it, and then you see
people like at the end of the day, people like structure, bro. Like you know what I mean.
And many cry. I think you just have some people who come in to cry and complain. But you ask around, they'll tell you this the best they ever seen in the league in Grand Bahama. No matter all the type crying they can complaining they be doing, this the best they ever seen it.
Like I said, and at the end, the reason why the things that we did to change that we changed, or stuff that we implemented in the league last year to make the league what it is, it's just basically things that we wanted when we were playing. We saw like, hey, like Cap would shoot me mess, but hey, maybe we should do the kids league and feel like, yeah, that's a good idea. No one has ever done that. We were able to take two camps from West End, from 8 Mile Rock and Central Freeport, way in the East End, where we had almost 200 kids to a all-day tournament, and it was a good day. That's never been done. We were able to paint basketball courts, donate basketball rims to other areas, subdivisions. It's never been done.
Big.
We one of our most important things. We partnered with UB, and they came over to showcase a tryout, and we were able to send 6 players from Grand Bahama who enrolled and enlisted into UB for next season.
Scholarships.
Come on, man.
That's big time. That's big time. Like I said,
That's the whole reason why we're doing this. We want to help people out, man. And it could be done on the flag football scale. Flag is going to be an Olympic sport. They're offering full scholarships for females. So females have plenty skin in the game now if they want to get free education. And I talk about Division I schools. I know a lady personally from here who went over there on track and she's playing flag football for university now. So imagine if we had proper structure. We had our colleges coming down there to take a look at that. Plenty things to get rewarded from flag football.
Most definitely.
And we got a lot. Yeah, thanks. I turned you off.
Mike, you still there?
Yeah, still there. So when the DBA start up again? When the league start?
Well, at this point, we can't give you a correct date right now. But we looking at November. So we looking at somewhere in November. Don't hold me to that. Like I said, we have a lot of things that we have to work out and just sit down and discuss or what's not. But even speaking with that,
the problem with startup is that you ain't got your own facilities. So you gotta ask when the gym will be available and what they doing here and book this in advance and we limited with gyms here. We only got some Georgia sign. I mean, even our Rock Gym up and running too. They got some short clock issues that we got to figure out. Jockey with Jim been sitting there rotting and boy, Marvin.
Go fix your school gym, man. Fix your school gym.
Marvin in a bad place, bro.
I was about to ask, but that Jockey with Jim too. I hear something supposed to be in the works for that gym.
That's what I hear. And I hear they're supposed to start this month. They were saying September.
Man, they will be starting every month. Every month is something different.
Hold them to the fire though. We got to hold.
How long that gym been out of commission?
From Dorian. And honestly, I would say before Dorian because the roof was leaking from before them, from the storms before them. But like I say, again,
that's a hurricane.
People don't see the players and coaches don't see the stuff behind the scenes. The only thing is players going to be concerned about is when we playing. They don't realize that hey, we only have one gym, so we got to go and fight for this gym to get availability in this gym because there's first and foremost, high schools and primary schools have automatic say when it comes to the gym.
First dibs.
They first dibs. And if the schools say, hey, we having a beauty pageant in there, you gotta take another step back. If the schools say they have a PDA come with 6 people, we gotta take a step back.
I think the circus.
And the circus. Whatever the schools say, hey, that's what we doing in the gym, in the basketball gym. You all can't get it tonight. We gotta step back, but people don't realize that hey, ain't nothing we can do. Oh, y'all ain't doing nothing. Whatever. Maybe ain't us. You all think we don't want our basketball.
So with that, go ahead, Max.
But with that being said, we actually do have the gym Friday night. Carlo, you have the flyer ready for me?
What's going on Friday night, Mix?
So Friday night, like again, we would have lost one of our good players. I don't talk this story a lot, beef. Mateo is actually one of the players who actually ended my coaching career.
With his big shots?
With the 3-point, the amount of 3-point shots he shot in that last championship game that I would have coached. But however, Mateo's passing is going to bring a lot of basketball players out and friends and family out on Friday. We're having a memorial
7 p.m.
at 7 p.m. at St. George's.
There is a $2 entry fee, and that everything's directly towards the Prince family.
Everything, yeah. Because like I say, like I keep saying this. Funeral is a serious thing. People don't know how much money you have to pour into a funeral, and everybody will say, hey, look here. Let me buy a wreath. Let me get some flowers, take to the parents, put on the grave or whatever. I see him wreath and them flowers and them cards can just rest right there. And these people still have bills and things they gotta pay.
Yeah, so every dollar.
So every dollar counts. So like I say, you all come out on Friday night. It's gonna be a wonderful night. We're gonna sing, we're gonna cry, we're gonna play some basketball. We're gonna honor the memory of Mateo. And like Kat said, it's a $2 entry fee. It's gonna be open gym session. Bring your teams, come and play some basketball. It's all for fun. All proceeds will go to helping Mateo's King parents with their financial
Whatever they need. Whatever they
we're
need.
gonna have Mateo shoot 3-pointer, so we're gonna have a 3-point shooting competition.
I feel like I could win that.
I enter in that.
But here's the twist now.
I feel like I could win that.
Every 3-pointer you hit, you gotta pay $1, and that $1 is gonna go towards Mateo's people.
Bring the brain struck, because I feel like I can knock down at least.
You can pay that every $1. You bring the brain struck.
Yeah, I mean, for you have to take the money out.
All right, then. Say that.
Take the money out.
Go ahead, Marvin.
Only thing you enter to do is get rebounds, bro.
Boy, is a shooter now, man. Allow me. On Friday night, I am a gunman. You know, Buddy Hield. You know, Steph Curry. Beef name could be alongside them on Friday, man.
Yeah, so look at, let's take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Yo, what's up, Bahamas? My name is Andrew Williams, aka Cat.
And I'm your boy Mix.
And we're representing Off the Bench, the #1 talk sportcast in the Bahamas.
In the world, my boy.
My bad partner. So yeah. we cover anything sports throughout the Bahamas. We cover our Bahamian athletes wherever they are, and they're making waves in sports. We cover them.
Hey, just tune in. That's every Wednesday here on Superior Talk at 6:00 p.m.
The #1 talk show in the world, Craig.
We got Marvin all the way in Indiana. The podium, one half of the podium. Mr. Trouble himself. Whenever he come in, you know, he bringing the provocative questions.
Listen, real quick. I know how long we got, but we had a top 10 list who we was trying to get out. Beef come in there, put his list out, and boys get upset.
Everybody start crying. Everybody start crying.
Y'all being the president and the vice president of the league. I don't know if y'all are able to put y'all top 10 list out there. I don't know the players, so I can't do it. I'm glad Beef do it. And then we got a lot of other people putting in their other intakes and these and that. Even if it's top 5, the best 5 players.
Okay.
Right now.
This is my opinion. I can give you my top 5. This is the president's top 5 in no particular order. No particular order. I have Mikael Battle in there. I have Ahmad Pratt in there. I have Kivaro Russell.
Yeah.
Kivaro Russell. I have Edmund Ferguson in there. And who's the other one that I said?
This can't be taking you this long, and Trevor being named me called yet.
Trevor this way like Trevor.
Can't be doing that.
Trevor being.
But go ahead,
Fellas don't rate Trevor. But
I gotta put the MVP in there. I gotta put. I give you the 4. I can stay with the 4 for right now. That's
no, you gotta drop Fluff for the 5, man.
I
The
give you
last
4.
one always be tough.
I give
You
you
don't
a
want to
4.
leave nobody out. The last one always be tough.
I give you a 4. Like a Kivaro.
So you don't get no one from the championship team on there or on there. No Dudley boys in your top 5.
You right. I got the big movement. I got Bonnie sitting there.
And then go honorable mention, man. Honorable mention.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Shamar, Trevor, Regis, Baby D.
Lil Darrell or Baby D.
No, the little Baby D.
No, you call him Lil Darrell. Lil Darrell.
Yeah, call him something else.
There's only
Call him
one
something
Baby
else.
D, man.
Okay,
Y'all cut it out, y'all.
Call him something else.
Okay, Lil Darrell. Lil Darrell.
Yeah, let's take the money and just like
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them. So that's my 5. So that's my 5. Edwin, Kivaro, Mikael, Vonnie, and Ahmad. That's who I ride with.
I don't know if let me give you my fake top 5 players. I don't know if I got a top 5 players, but I think night to night, everybody giving me something different. My top 5 performers from last year, I can give you that. So Ahmad in commercial league, when they corporate league, sorry, that performance I think was one of the best ones I saw. Dub versus
51.
You know that 51 piece. Austin had a triple double. That was good to see. Let me see. Dub that game winner with Dub had versus the Fugees. I think that was a big one. Nader Boy. I don't know which team that was, but he had some highlight dunks. That's might be my favorite player to watch. I excited to see what he could do this year. Let me see who else had a big outing last year.
Hey, you can't if you can be calling all these fellas.
Oh, and Shaman the championship game.
Shaman championship game, and then you got.
Oh no, sorry. Top off to Shaman, and I tied it up with Jennings. Shaman Jennings in the championship game.
I as an old guard, so you definitely if I was to throw an old guard in there, I definitely going with Shabar. Shabar looked good last season as well for old man, or old injured man.
He was a difference maker. I guess length.
He all the
problems there. Everybody.
Yes,
was a difference maker. Oh, and lastly, Coke up during the championship, the playoff run.
Cat, I like what you're doing, Cat. You trying to save face, man.
Yeah, if anyone that's a fire, you just
pick your 5, man.
If I gotta be honest, if I gotta be honest, I don't see a big difference between everybody at that level. I think if I give you 2, I think the top 2 players last year might have been impact wise might have been Kivaro and Edwin. Oh yeah, and Ahmad. Edwin with them 3. Everybody else, I think it could have been. I change that up every day.
I don't even care. I just don't want to say these things on air because I can catch flack for it. But me personally, defensively, my favorite player defensively last season, Fluff.
Well, as a Fluff fan, I you don't get no arguments with me on that.
I get some flack for that. But what some of the things that Fluff did last year was amazing.
I like Jennings.
Fluff was out there. Fluff ain't a big scorer. But Fluff out there blocking shots. He running the floor end to end, grabbing rebounds. Like
Fluff take time.
Fluff can give you 10 rebounds, 3, 4 blocks, and probably 8, 9 points every night.
Where was he Fluff? Where was he Fluff get better at though? I know he's good at help defense. I want to see him lock somebody up in the post. I know I don't know. Me personally, maybe he's doing it. I ain't seen it yet.
But I don't know.
I don't see him guard one particular play and lock up one.
Look at it from where I'm sitting. From where I'm sitting. Where do you know Fluff from?
Yeah, fair enough.
Fluff came out of nowhere. Would you believe the first time I've ever seen Fluff played basketball anywhere, it was at the back to school giveaway that Buddy had a few years back in Ema Rock by the shopping center, and Fluff was in the. But there are some little basketball courts, and Fluff was over there, and he shipyard, jersey run uniform, were running up and down. I was like, who this big tall slanky boy is? But then after that, he played in the league, and I was like,
Jim Ross made him a household name. Everybody knows Fluff is a threat.
When you say
he
Edwin, you talking about Big Smooth?
No.
Smooth engine.
Smooth bang up, man.
Smooth ain't not a good year.
He played with the police. Who played with the police?
So the police must win one game before he come there. When he come there, they run off like 5 or 6 straight.
That boy
okay.
And he's 30 and he's giving
points a game.
30 a night.
And he's a midget. The midget giving you 20 points and 20 rebounds. He rebounding. See, to Cat point what he made earlier, I feel like most of these guys in the same category. Like when you're saying top 10, a lot of them is give you the same type of things, the same type of numbers. So on any given night, you get outstanding performance by any one from 21 to 20. Everybody ain't consistent, and at this point, when you say in top 10 and things, you have to go to the technicalities and talk about with teams winning and stuff like that, because most of these, like I say, from 1 to 20, most of these niggas' numbers is pretty much the same. It ain't really no one leading the pack.
So no separation.
Exactly.
Apart from the numbers Ahmad was giving you, I'm talking about offense, defense, rebounds, and points. Pratt, outstanding. He was ahead of the pack this year.
Don't forget the dumps.
that too. And then like I said, the little Edwin boy, he stand out too, because he giving you rebounds and he giving you points. I know most people today, not only today, but everybody just like the offensive player. If you ain't putting up points, fellas don't really rate you like that.
Yeah.
But me, I see more value in other things too. So
that's this generation. No, this generation just but scoring. You know, one doing the dirty work. I wouldn't say kind of soft, but it kind of watered down. And I feel like that's why the 40-year-olds still could make a big impact.
And believe it or not,
in the league.
Everybody feels like
Coke up though. Coke up.
Yeah, Coke up. Everybody feels like when I was coaching or I was being a GM and selecting team, Beef would always tell you the first person I know of, or we call Beef and treat him first. We can figure the rest out.
Yeah, because you
once I go and lock down my defense, I know Beef can give me 15 rebounds, 4 or 5 steals.
People say all the time, anybody could score a ball.
Yeah, that's what I say. That you could always find scorers in this ground. You could always find someone to score the ball. You give them enough touches,
you can make some up.
And if you
they can put up some points.
If I wrong,
fellas, they're the ones to lock in points.
If I wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If every team in the league is complaining, but Beef is packed, and Beef is this and Beef is do that, Beef rarely gets fouls out. And which team wouldn't want Beef on their team? As much as they start with Beef, which one of them wouldn't take Beef on his team?
Even as old as I is right now, I been getting off. But Jim Rattle, I retire. and even so, I on the staff after that.
Super Cat, this one for you. What the trades looking like, man? A bunch of trades coming up and things like that.
Play Dub. I wish Dub was here. Dub got all the trades. Dub's supposed to be here tonight. He must have some other.
We need to get Dub on the show, man.
Yeah, we need to get Dub. I hear Connect Shipping making some big things. So I hear a lot of people.
Boy, what's the guy's name?
Dudley still working. They win championship and they ain't
I was on a call with Garnet last week. Garnet's going to be on the show when basketball season starts. He said he's coming back He has some things he want to get off his chest. What's the guy's name from the NBA? Whoa.
Yeah.
I have some breaking news. I had some trades come across my desk. Some information came across. I actually have a list of free agents on my phone that we will be releasing next week for the free agent list next week that we'll be sending out. So far we've gotten six persons in the free agent pool.
Might be more than that.
And I got one more question.
Six that are submitted their names in GBBA.
A lot of people still on the fence. They commit.
A lot of fellas still on the fence, playing the fence.
So what we gonna do? What we plan on doing? We plan on having an open night, open session where all the players can come out and play, and coaches come and sit and watch, scout and talk to who they want to talk to. Because in reality, this is the off season, so everybody's a free agent.
Yeah,
you don't really lock in until media day, and you put that jersey on.
One thing.
So I got two more questions before because I know we ain't got too much longer.
Right.
First question is sponsors. Like is it only the league only run by in terms of the teams paying their fees, or do you guys get actually outside sponsors from like the hotel and places like that? And second on that question is, we ever think in history of Grand Bahama basketball the players will ever be paid?
That's too great.
Not all the players, but I mean like the top players. If we get enough sponsors.
We literally just
okay. So we ain't gonna let the cat out of the bag. I can answer the first question. We can't answer the second one because that won't be let the cat out of the bag. The first question is, no, we do not just survive of the teams donations to paying their team fees. It was not. We have seen a change where the corporate sponsors that we had a few corporate sponsors that would come in and make donations. If I can shout them out. The Port Authority, Chances, Focal, O2C, Fair Play, MYB, Fast Track Management, Mixed Management, of course, because I come in and was spending my own money.
That's how usually I go.
With a pocket, man.
Like I said, that's only for my passion and my love for the game.
That's usually how I go.
Yeah, so like I said, we would have some people come make donations, and some in order for sports to thrive and to survive on an island on an old island where we don't have the luxury of Nassau with the major companies or people always pouring in. We need sponsors, and people think when they have sponsors, they think, oh, sponsor means $10,000 or whatever. No, sponsors could be a little 50. You could imagine if I get 10 people to sponsor me $250.
Let me follow up on that. So my sister, we could segue into now, but players getting paid. It's difficult now with the current constraints that we have in terms of how we making money for players to get paid. Unless somebody was to inject some money into there, we get some new stream. Because on top of the players, Mix and I, we got to drive down there every day. Trevor, somebody got to be there in order to run things. So all us down to the gym every day. We ain't getting paid nothing either. You know what I mean? So I know the players are there and they benefiting from it. They love this. All of us doing this for a labor of love. The board, they'll be saying the same thing. They'd like to get paid at some point too.
I can tell you that. You know
what I mean? So we need to think about collectively. We need to think of some way, and that's something we still ain't come up with. How we can inject some money into there where everybody benefits from it. And that's something we ain't really get down to science yet, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah, like I said,
so it's probably too much. It's probably too much because in terms of the corporate league, to have a corporate team in night league, that's probably too much coming from, say, Balco or Shipyard. To have a team in each league.
Freeport Power is asking to be a part of Night League this year. We have Celebration Key. We're going to take part this year in Night League. Like I say, we have teams that are moving forward into night league, and we just pray that
I'd
the
love that
corporate
club for
spirits.
Tuna. I'd love that club for Tuna back.
As high
As
as,
long
as
as
high
Tuna
as I
have a
said
fan
is,
base.
as high as I said is light bill and thing be home port authorities to pay for everything. Or Grandmama Power. They should just sponsor the whole
That's
league.
another set. That's another show. That's Let's Talk. You call it Let's Talk. Yeah. So yeah, like I said. So basically, let's say basically to answer your question, yeah, no, we do not just base work alone of just what the team is. But like and how we said earlier with the flag football, if the league fee is only $800 and we got 10 teams, that's what $8,000. And then but we gotta pay gym fees, which is like $700, $7 to maybe $1,000 a month. So if we don't play for 3 and 4 months,
Half of the money going to the gym.
and then we ain't pay the referees, which is $25 a game. Y'all do the maths. So
And then if you're traveling, that's something else, right?
and then the traveling is something else. So like I say, people thinking that it's but it is what at this point it just we scraping. We not say scraping. I don't want to use the word scraping.
You working. You have to be out there begging and asking.
Yeah,
we need to set up a red table conversation with Buddy Hill, man.
Hey, so
and John Quell.
And yeah,
we need some help with our female league. She got I wish she could come in and try to turn that around for us. John
yeah,
Quell,
like I say, that's what it is. Like I said, people just need people to buy in. That's all.
The players got to do their part too, though. The players got to do their part in bringing people to the gym. I remember when I think it was you used to call it commercial league, y'all call it corporate league now. But the ghetto are the team in the corporate league.
That's too different.
And every time the ghetto play, the gym is packed.
Yeah,
the gym is packed.
Yeah. Hey, if you ask me, that's how Dudley win the championship. The Dudley boys win the championship this year. They had cowbells and all the people in big shirt. Yeah, that fuel they players.
Like I said, like we were saying, I was saying the beef earlier. You gotta players have to buy into the league. You gotta if you can tell me you was a young man. I'm not saying that this is what happened. You was a young boy and you got 2-3 girlfriends. You can't bring at least two of them to the gym.
Not at the same time.
Can't bring all three to the gym.
You have two sides to the gym.
No, you can't bring them at the same time, man.
They don't know each other. Put one girl on that side. Put the guest girl on that side.
What if she want to go to the next side?
So who we walking over? Who we walking over?
You got that water. You know your position.
Yeah, you got to know. Like what I'm saying.
Which one he walking over?
Huh?
Which one he walking over?
You walking over none. You gotta walk over his teammates. What I'm saying, but also, let's scratch the girlfriend. You have a wife, or you have a mommy, a daddy, a brother, a sister, a cousin. You bring all these people to the gym. One player from
Lakers.
Yeah, I said one player from I think it was Pelican Bay. One night I applaud him because he brought his mommy out, his daddy out, his Grammy, his two sisters, and one of his cousins. He brought all them to the gym.
They win that night?
No, they lost. He didn't even play. But that's not the point. That's not the point.
It's the bigger picture. It's the bigger picture.
I was kind of hurt. I actually.
They coach wrong for that though.
Springman, call names. Springman was the coach, so I had to grab Springman and say, hey,
call names.
Springman, he bring all the family.
And you already getting blowed anyhow. This is all L for you anyway.
Yeah,
so put young boy play, man.
But I was happy to say, and like I said, in night league I seen the crowd grow so much.
Hey, and you play better when your family and you got supporters there. I ain't gonna lie. Ahmad is up his family there all the time. Klopp is up his family there. There's a prayer night and everything. Bob is up his people out. Shiz is up his people out all the time. And anytime they don't, they feel like they play that another level. Yeah, some fellas get overboard and start hogging and doing some weird things when the people out there. I come to the territory.
Yes, sir.
Jim Ross doing any recruiting this year, y'all? What's the plan for new era Jim Ross?
Jim Ross core pretty much still intact. We didn't do any off-season pickups yet. I tell Dub this the other day. I let y'all go and get who y'all want, and then whatever y'all leave, I go work with that. Because I feel once the core there, you could always plug in pieces to work with your squad. I like certain boy them who get spanked up. Supposed to be the man on your team. They're supposed to be your team, and you go leave to join the champs.
Call names.
Call names, man.
Find them built different
That's the
in this day and time.
Bring them to the podium, man. Call
It's
names.
built different. Everybody
That's
know
the
who it
KD
is.
move, man.
I wouldn't even call
That's
that
the
the
KD
KD move. That's
You mean Trevor?
I talking about Mikel.
Oh, wow.
I know you
Well,
talking
that's a
about.
LeBron and KD move then.
The
because
Fugees was
LeBron
his
first.
team. He was the man on that team. How you gonna leave your crew and go join the champs?
We gotta get
Hold
Mikel.
on.
Like
So
you don't want to compete?
Hold on, Beef. Break it to us.
You don't want to fight?
Hold on now, Beef. You just
You
carried
want
about.
an easy ride?
So you saying that Mikel left Fugees and gone to Dudley?
Yeah, that ain't no breaking news. That's old news, Mike. You heard about that?
Yeah, that's old news, man. Everyone know about
man.
that. Yeah, that's old news.
Like these young fellas.
Put the camera here, Carlo. Let them see my face.
These
And
young
the thing
fellas
is,
different.
I didn't know that.
What's so crazy is
I didn't know that.
what's so crazy is people, the other crew see him do that, and now they feel like it's cool for them to just come up and leave. Because I hear Trevor ain't even gonna be a part of the team he was
That's
on
why.
and going into the next season.
That's why Garnett say, don't let the steel door hit you.
There you go. And you know Ghana don't lotion. You want gold? For sure.
Yeah, boy going back home.
Wow.
He going back home.
Hey, we need a show where we need to bring Carvel, Beef, and Garnett on the show. So I think that's our time.
Yeah,
that's a good way to end. That's a good way to end.
Yeah.
I think that's our time.
That's a good way to end.
Hey, but Mike, to answer your question, Jim Ross can be in the thick of things when the ball tip off. We ain't do much running around picking up fellas, but we can plug in the right pieces to be where we need to be when the smoke settles.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our show.
You going on your fancy phone?
I lie screaming. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another Off the Bench production. It's your boy Nix. That's Beef. And that's Cat. Shout out to the podium.
Shout out to the podium, man. Hey,
Roddy, thanks. Great.
Roddy, thanks for calling in. Respect and manners. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. Hey, you'll be seeing
national champs.
The national champs. You can see more Beef. We'll be back here. We'll be back in tune next week. So thank you guys.
Yes, sir. So
Till
like
next
again, right here. Stay screaming. We off the bench. We out.